let's say you're at, you might be at school, you might be at college, university, or in the office, any age realistically, right? And there's let's keep it easy. I'll keep it so I can understand it myself, so it doesn't sound like a lie. Let's say there's a girl that you like, right? And you don't know how to get it across to her. Now you could get one of the cards off worldaroundyou.com, one of the Valentine's cards. Let's say like I rat's arse in a love heart, you as in I love you. But you could also go a little bit further, and for just a couple pounds, well, 5, you could get them a little mouse's heart. And who else has gotten them a mouse's heart, mate? They're going to remember you for the rest of their life. Even if they don't, come and touch your little pizzle, they're still going to remember you. You've made an impression, and that's the first hurdle, guys. Do you want to come and stick your hand in my pocket? Do you want to see what's in there? See what you can find, see what you can feel? Here, what's this? That's a dead shabumpkin, mate. Nothing weird, just a dead fish in me pocket. These are all called James. They're not to be confused with me Jim. Jimmy's the Janes. They've all got little nipples like that. Look at them. What a pair, eh? A pair of bee stings. They've got little faces. His head's made out of rat skin and mouse ears. They all vary a little bit. It's the first one of 2022. What do you reckon to him? He's on the website, worldaroundyou.com. So this is a chickling. It's called a chickling because obviously the duck's been caught in the chicken coop again. It's most of a duckling with a little chicken's beak. There. Googly eyes, so you can shake it, shake the baby. As not as nature intended, but in a nice, safe way. Got a pair of them at the minute. They're on my website, worldaroundyou.com. Each one looks a little bit different. They probably would stand up. There's just not a level table, but they rest on their arses anyway. I make them so that they rest on their arses. You got to be delicate with them because it's a fucking duckling. But what do you reckon? Pair of chicklings, sold separately. Worldaroundyou.com. Look at this little guy. You can stroke his head. You can flick his head as well. I mean, don't do it much harder than that. As I say, it's a duckling's head, so you want to be somewhat delicate with it. But he's a little duckling's head on a spring, mate. Spring's coming. Springtime. Bobble-head ducklings, mate. Stick it on the bonnet of your car. No more hitchhikers for you. They might stop you, but they're not going to stay in the car. What do you reckon? Worldaroundyou.com. What do you reckon to these? £5 a piece. Little wooden mice. I've attached some real mouse ears to them. You can see that. They're good to, you just sit and have a little rub of them. Let me know in the comments below if you would like me to list these separately for like £3 a pop. The little soapstone carvings I've managed to get my hands on. Got a fair few of them, like that's a whale. That's a little, I would say a triceratops, but it's only got 2 arms, so like a biceratops. That exists. A little cobra. All carved out of stone. There's a long-necked dinosaur. Otherwise, they'll be in your mystery box and oddities packs. These are me Santa Claus. So it's Santa's hats, full of fucking crab claws. Look at all them. Loads of the fucking things. I'm gonna grab something from my trousers for you. Pretty big. It is Fish Boy. Well, it's a fish creation. It's in my head, these would be associated with. I did make a monster out of half of a lizard with a baby chicken's head and neck, like to make the top half of him. And I think these would be their pets. It's got the head of a goldfish, the arms of a lizard, and the legs of a different type of lizard. I like this one. This one's quite nice. He's another piece of taxidermy. So you've probably seen me other bits of taxidermy. That's vegan taxidermy. Taxidermy is when you bring something back to life. So I'm bringing these stones back to life with some googly eyes and a Sharpie. So if you're watching Sharpie, hey. Here's a ornament. This is another little ornament. So it's a little dinosaur. He didn't have an head or a neck. So I replaced it with a little mouse's tail, most of a mouse's tail, and a chicken beak and a couple of googly eyes. There you are. It's a bit of a floppy dinosaur, but I think it makes him fun, doesn't it? Makes him, enjoyable. Here is a foxglove. Little squeaker in there. As you can see, it's driving Baz a little Baz is interested in this one, aren't you, Baz? It's a foxglove, so like the plant, except it's an actual fox's head on your hand with a squeaker. Not for sale. I keep this one. I let kids play with it at markets, you know, a little bit of a little something to play with, keep them interested while I'm talking to the parents. Or a way to get the parents to come over, because when you see your kid playing with some weirdo's dead fox head, you know, like a skinned fox's head, you'd be like, oh, fucking hell, better get Jimmy away from him. But then you realise, oh my God, I mean, look, where else would I have seen a duck lad? I wouldn't have known duck lads have existed if little Jimmy hadn't been playing with that guy's dead fox. So, you know, it works. It's a little marketing tool, but I thought I'd show it to you anyway.